How you doing, everybody? This is Dave Bartosowitz. I wanted to put a video. I have a lot of people, since I've been Orthodox, there are many Protestants that think that just because I believe in the original church, I believe in the actual ancient church, that if you don't belong to the ancient church, that many people believe that those who are solid Christian followers, believers of Christ, really put their faith and their devotion and love toward Jesus Christ, would never be saved. Well, I'm going to tell you that's absolutely wrong. I don't believe that. And so I wanted to make sure that people understand that. Now, what I do want to share is that I have experienced being a non-denominational Christian. I have experienced being a Mormon for 25 years. And I got to tell you, experiencing Orthodoxy and being a part of the Eastern Orthodox faith, to me, has changed my life. Why? Because I don't feel the desire to be tempted. I feel that it's important to have spiritual discipline in your life, spiritual work in your life. When you believe, when you're a follower of Jesus, it's just not like, oh, I believe and what do I do next? There is a constant understanding within Orthodoxy, as well as those who are Christians in the Orthodox faith, that theosis is very important. The sanctification to become more godlike is very important. And the thing I want to say is that I've been you who are Protestants, and I've been you who are Mormon, and the essential part of the absolute essential part of Orthodoxy is the purpose of your life is to become more sanctified with God. And it's huge when you understand that. But the other essential part of how to become sanctified is the Eucharist. And so when you really look at the differences of the Eucharist in Orthodoxy, and you compare it to Mormonism or Protestantism, evangelical, you will find that we believe that the Eucharist is the real presence of Christ. Meaning that when we go through our spiritual work and prayerful fasting life to confess, to learn more about God daily, and to suffer, in our lives with Him, that we walk with the cross, that what happens is that the reward of that is the Eucharist. And the Eucharist is a transformation of bread, wine, and water into the real presence. We believe that has been believed from the apostles, from the apostolic fathers. There's all information on this. So why I'm so excited and intrigued about Orthodoxy and love it is because that experience to take the Eucharist is huge, and it changes your lives, because it fills you more with God's presence. And now, comparing that to Mormonism, I remember, I remember it was Wonder Bread, a piece of Wonder Bread with the kids cutting it up, and chlorinated water. And many times I would drink that water, and it would be offensive to my soul. It would affect me. But they would do it every week. But it was not the real presence. It's just a symbol to remember your covenant with Christ. And with Protestant non-denominationalism, they do it once every month, and they give you a little piece of bread and possibly water, or grape juice, a little grape juice. But it's a symbol. It's not that measure of understanding, that sanctification, that process of becoming more spiritually connected to Christ when you take the real presence of the Eucharist. It changed my life. And I want to let you know, I know what you believe. I know that you believe that, that sort of symbolism is important. But I got to tell you straight out, the real presence, having that in your body, taking that reward is the greatest gift that you could receive. That's how I experience Christ now, in a whole different level. but it's the process of that. So I wanted to educate you guys on that. Do I believe that if you don't have it, you can't be saved? No, I believe that God is big. I believe that He's going to have mercy. I mean, let's face it, there's really only one church from the very beginning. It was established and set up. And you see it in the Bible. You see it in Philippians 1:1. It was with bishops and deacons and then elders. It was an actual church that was set up. No doubt about it. Factually, that's how it has always been. I say, that's how it is. That's how it's set up. If you have the original, and I consider it the best for me because it's all about healing, why would you want to go anywhere else? If it's not healing you, if Christ is not healing you, and He could heal you, I'm not saying that He can't in non-denominational churches, but for me, Dave Bartosowitz, I see a tremendous difference being healed in the Orthodox faith. So again, I recommend anybody who's interested in wanting to learn more about the original faith, the ancient faith, go and learn of it. Contact me at 801-347-6482. We are building a mission here in St. George, and we'd love to talk to you about it if you're in the area. And it's exciting, it's different, but I got to tell you, it's a great way of life. And I know Protestants and non-denominational, even Mormonism, they believe in God. With Mormonism, it's a little bit different. I can't go with the concept of who God is. With their Godhead. It's very different. I've done a lot of videos on that. Anyway, God bless you guys. I'm here in Cedar City, Utah. We're going to go eat some great Mexican food, so we're looking forward to that. But just thought I would just share this comment. Thanks.